Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. My name is Quimby and today we're going to be playing Minecraft. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the intro music. Like, specifically this tab on my browser or something is being quiet. Okay, but let's run through chat really quick. I'd like to extend a big congratulations to Jayshu for getting the first channel points reward. Thank you so much for being here first. Hi Penny, happy affiliate anniversary or something? Indicate Twitch pop-ups or whatever. Today's my affiliate anniversary? What? Good morning affiliate anniversary, good morning Breadball, yep. And good morning Gamer Nation. Oh, Carbagate, thank you for the 15-month sub. Sheesh, goodness. Paper streams is always super quiet to me. Music does sound quieter. Play streams at max volume usually. My volume mixer is normal. Okay, here, you know what? Let's do this. Is that better? Is that too loud? I'm always worried that I'm playing it too loud. But is that... Can you hear me over it? Do I need to turn up my mic too? Goodness, okay. That's what you guys are saying? Okay, well I don't know if Jayshu's gaslighting me or not. Ah! I don't know why today of all days the intro music has decided to be wild. It's like just the intro music. All of my other tabs are reacting normally. So I'm not- okay. Dang, I'm actually being responsible for once? Penny being responsible for once? What? What? Well, that's crazy. And Cole is hi, welcome to the stream. Wait, Moondrop, did I say hi to you? I don't know if I said hi to you. It's lovely to see you here. Hi, apparently it's my affiliate anniversary. Baba actually has database backups now? Whoa. Well, that's crazy. Unbelievable. Popping off. You're being responsible. You know, we love to see it. I personally love to see it. Hi, Quimmy, hi. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, I'm like 4 years old, and I've been an affiliate for like 4 years. That's a lot of time, you guys. You are affiliated. I'm affiliated. Who woulda suspected? Not me. On this day 4 years ago. Man, that was 2021. My life was very different back then. Last time I was stored on Velvet server, and all backups are stored in the cloud for 90 days. Yo, that's a pretty solid amount of time for backup. Alright, so that's the end of our intro section. We're gonna turn on some tunes. Okay, this one's quite not what in the... 2021 was unreal? Mm-hmm. Cloud, I mean Discord. Mm-hmm. Alright, chatters, well, let me know if we're having more volume issues ever. Let's go ahead and change the scene now that Bread Bull has finished a rotation. It's us, we're here in the game. Mining. I'm looking for copper and coal at the moment are my two things that I'm searching for. I'm also looking to not get killed by the skeleton. So that's actually going really well for me at the moment. Okay. This little space up here doesn't seem to be super promising. It's like just this little area as far as I can tell. No little like cave offshoots. Ooh, there's some coal up here though. Why do I have leather? Oh, I wanted to make one of them bundle things at some point. Oh, wait, hang on. Is there more cave? Is there more cave up here? Let's grab some coal and then find out. Leave a torch there for safety purposes. Also, how's everyone doing in chat today? How are you guys? I missed you yesterday. I was having kind of a long and stressful day instead of hanging out with you guys and vibing, and I personally think that was really cringe of me. I should have just hung out with you guys and vibed. It's me every time I need to store data long term. Oh, they're adding copper armor. They're adding copper armor. I'm once again asking Discord to be my database. Beautiful. I am also asking Discord to be your database. I want them to do that for you. They're adding copper armor though. Is it like good, do you think? Oh wait, it's going between leather and iron, isn't it? Yeah, I think I remember hearing about that. What a wild world that we live in. I do think that that's a good plan for them. I always thought that copper should have been able to make armor. Because it's a metal. Okay, wait, is the game super quiet to anyone else too? Hang on. 69. Okay. Okay, now I can kind of hear it. Can you guys hear game sounds? What is up with my volume today? I did literally nothing different. Literally nothing at all different. Okay, whatever. Discord has made too good of a deal for free users. It's at least 100 megabytes per message, and that's just attachments. Yo, it's a pretty sweet deal. Pretty solid. Okay, what's my Y level? 97. Okay, so there should be some copper at least. Okay. Pachoo! Pachoo! Why is the game so quiet? Huh? Okay. I'll take an iron ingot. Sure. No reason to not take an iron ingot. I would simply... Can confirm I hear game sounds? Okay, that's good. That's good. At least, 2,000 characters for message content. At least 2,000 to 4,000 much from Bedfields. Dang, okay. And unlimited messages. So Discord is the ultimate cloud storage solution. You know what? I believe it. This makes sense to me. You're making a very good argument. Man. Portal stream on. Hey, hi! Oh, I should do Portal stream again sometime. I like Portal quite a bit. I just don't have a ton of time for streaming nowadays. What with being an employed personage. I work full time now. It's like I've been missing streams left, right, and sideways. And by missing streams, I mean I've had to adjust my streaming schedule to you know, adjust for working full time. And also I'm missing streams left, right, and sideways. I'm so busy all of the time. Who allowed this, chatters? Ace Attorney? I also want to do Ace Attorney. I really would love to do Ace Attorney. Can I? Ah! Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, kind of major. Whoa, hang on. You know what, let's make another one. And then let's put that in... Let's just put that in here. I really should put that in a different box, but we're just putting it there right now. We're just putting it there. Or due to data security, whatever. I should technically not just upload the database to Discord. You know what? Yeah. You make a good argument on that one too. Let's do... Do I want that many stick? Yes, I want that many stick, and then I don't want... Yep, there. Yes. I'm so good at this. I'm so good at what I do. Play as Attorney, the crowd says. I would love to play as Attorney. Maybe you play as the person who dishes out the money in Monopoly by a slim chance? Maybe. I don't play Monopoly all that often. I think I've played Monopoly maybe twice ever. At least I can remember. I think I've played Monopoly maybe twice ever. But if you're wondering if I like to be the person in charge of, you know, like dealing out cards and resources and supplies and things, why do you ask? Yeah. I also get very competitive in board games. I don't think you guys have seen that side of me. Maybe occasionally you've seen it when I'm doing like puzzle solvers. But I yep. I love board games. And I love to win at board games. Only twice? My family didn't play it. Cause I don't think we even owned Monopoly. We just didn't, so yeah, it's just not been a huge part of my game playing experience. And I mean, the couple times I have played, I have seen my people call it like the rage game, so I'm not that upset by not having played it. Okay, well, I'm gonna let that creeper do its thing. I'm just gonna go back over here and I'm gonna start exploring the aqueducts. Okay. it's really shocking to me that I've not encountered any copper in this cave yet. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm thrilled to be having coal. I'm looking for coal. But I really could have sworn that there should be some copper right about this moment. But talk about text receipt, legal/privacy. Okay, false error, route not found. Does it mean I can do whatever I want? I think it might mean that, definitely, for sure. That's absolutely what that means. You can do whatever you want forever and ever. I've only played twice. I literally own the board game. That almost made me start my villain arc, though. I can't lie. I mean, it's a game intentionally made to have you have a bad time, right? That's one thing that I know about Monopoly is that you're supposed to have a bad time playing it. Oh, some copper, and yet. Okay. We stay careful. We stay careful and aware of our surroundings. We're going higher now at this point, which is actually less likely to have copper. It spawns best at like medium to lower levels. Not really lower levels, because then you start losing out again, but like medium. Not medium levels. Cluedo Stream 1? I don't even know what Cluedo is. What's Cluedo? Is it like Where's Waldo? My family didn't get 10% of Monopoly before we had to stop? Yeah. And again, I don't think that you guys have really seen the competitive board games side of Quimby. But if you saw my family game nights, I think you'd understand maybe why we didn't own Monopoly. I think it would soon become abundantly clear why Monopoly was not an option for family game nights. We play competitive Uno. Like, I don't know if that means anything to anyone here. But we play competitive Uno. We play Uno except like tournament style. I don't know if this means anything to anyone. It's real bad out here. I mean, I'm having a good time. I enjoy it, but Monopoly would, yep. I know the type, yeah. Every competitive board game player is a secret gambler. I don't necessarily agree with that. I did it on the same time like 5 times and eventually got a whole apartment on it purely off my money. Oh my gosh. That's devastating. That's, quite frankly, horrific. We should eat the rich. I really like buttons. Buttons are good. Big fan of buttons. Okay, the one game that I will allow for secret gambling addiction is one of the games my family likes is called Pass the Pigs, where you roll pigs. Don't ask me how you roll pigs. There's 2 pigs and you roll them, and you can stop whenever you want. But if you roll what's called a pig out, where each of the pigs has a dot on one side and not a dot on the other side, if you roll the dot on one pig and the not dot on the other pig, then you're out and you lose all the points that you got that round. You can stop whenever you want. But do you want to be safe or do you want to be free? Yelling does not equal liking adrenaline. It does not. That I should have watched my step there. Whoopsie. It's okay though, there was water. There was water, it was fine. It's fine. He says, look at my buttons, they're so cool. Alright. Ooh, buttons. Amazing World of Gumball got a remake on the first episode's lesson is to eat the rich. Eat the rich! They're so right about that. I've never seen a single episode of The Amazing World of Gumball, but they're so right about that. They're so right. We should start right now eating the rich. Does anyone want to eat the rich with me? Anyone interested in doing a little Sunday afternoon rich eating? I can't believe it. Yeah. No, that one I can't deny the gambling accusations on that one because it just absolutely is. That's just actually what's happening. That's just, yep. It is what it is. Okay, am I? Okay, well, it's still picking up copper. We're rapidly approaching a point where I would not. Am I looking for this one? Okay. Yes. Yes, good. I need to ender chest some point soon, but we're chilling. We're fine. We're literally fine. Gambling but kid friendly? Mm-hmm. And there is a skill element involved in it, I will say. It's not pure chance. It's, you know, it depends on how well you can roll the pigs. You want to read the original? Mm-hmm. Do you have diamonds right here? My diamonds, they were actually right here the whole time. Yay! Let's do a little eating the rich sometime. I think that sounds delightful. Yeah, like if you're good at rolling the pigs, it does make sense to go a little further on it because you can. There's no limit on the amount of points you can get so long as you're good at rolling the pigs. Ah! Let me tell you, I'm pretty good at rolling the pigs. I wouldn't call myself an expert by any means, but I do know my way around rolling a pig. My diamonds are right here. That's where you keep them? That's good to know. Ooh, that's a pretty place that you keep your diamonds. I approve. And right here. I would do that joke, except I'm certainly not at diamond level. There's just no way that I'm keeping my diamonds anywhere near here. Like I might get to a point in the caves where I'd be keeping my diamonds somewhere. But this ain't it. Really not a ton of copper in this section of this cave. Okay, interesting. Ah! Achoo! Got him. Got him. Ain't not a thing, we got him. You can't stop me. I do love that sight. We actually found diamonds with that method. I know, I saw. I was so proud of him. I went, whoa! He really was keeping his diamonds right there. Whoa! Extra functionality and basic sign being made over in like 3 to 5 days. It came out pretty cool. Ooh, nice. That's not a lot of time to have. I've done things. Achoo! Okay, we got him. We got him. We got him. The citizens are safe. There's nothing to be concerned about. Except that right there. I'm concerned about that. How am I should use looting on some skeletons soon. Come to me, XP. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Jim member wasn't able to see it. Only Joel. I know. Only Joel was present in the session. That's devastating. Oh well. It is what it is. Ah! Ooh, me when I pick up the cobbled stone. Stone of the cobbled variety. Okay. Okay. Well, this is seeming promising now. This is good. They're giving me what I'm asking for. And I approve of that. I love to be given what I'm asking for. Big enjoyer. Ah! I am also rapidly losing altitude. Just hanging out here. Oh, no, it's fine. Oh gosh, I found another cave section. Well, I'm really trying my hardest to not be obsessive about exploring everything in all of the cave sections. You know, I'm trying to be more chill with it. Just like, you know, we find a cave section, we explore a little. Maybe we don't catch everything, but that's okay. Does everything looks cool and mobile? Oh, whoa. Dang. Man, mobile sites, kind of wildin'. Kind of wildin', I will say. I remember back working at the theater, someone I worked with, like, ran the website. I remember a whole conversation we had about, like, mobile versus desktop functionality, and how, for our purposes, we needed to be focusing on the mobile functionality, because the average, like, ticket buyer we were dealing with was probably like a mom picking up her kids from school and, you know, just looking for things to do on the weekend. Wild times out there. I personally much prefer desktop though. Yeet, the cobblestone. So look, mobile is a nightmare? Yeah. Yeah, I remember that being an aspect of the conversation too. Just, why is it like that? Why is that the way that it is? Beep, bop, beep, bop. Okay, I think that's officially Ender chest time, so. Let's beep, bop, beep, bop, beep. And I do want to put... I do want to put those things away, so let's... First of all, putting all of that in there. Second of all, we're starting our very first shulker box full of copper, so that's exciting. That's gonna be kind of wild then. And I'm putting the empty bundle in there, and you know what? I'm grabbing some logs. I've still got these to work with. No, I can grab logs when I need them. I'm being silly. I can grab logs when I need them. It's okay. Not a problem. So glad I'm in a niche where almost exclusively desktop users use my site. I just think desktop is better. Call me crazy, but I just think if we consider all of the options, desktop, my beloved. Which is wild because, like, if I'm like casually doing something, I am probably doing it on my phone, but I prefer it on desktop. Just because I don't normally do something on desktop doesn't mean I don't prefer it. I'm just silly. I'm just a silly, goofy guy, and who's gonna stop me? Crazy, but well, thank you, Jayshu. I did ask you to, yeah. Yep. Thank you for following the brief. Much appreciated. I'm glad that you're listening. Reading comprehension. Whoop. Okay. This is such a wild little cave section. I'm greatly enjoying this wild little cave section, even though I do wish that there was more copper in it. But I'm not complaining about the coal. Far be it from me to complain about the coal. I would never complain about it. Okay. What's over this way? Let's find out. More coal! Oh, I gotta start getting to lower Y levels. There's just not copper up here. Oh, I spoke too soon. There is that one single copper ore block. This is where I was earlier. That's nice. Have I shown you the amazing drip marketing for Augustus and Uno? I don't think you have. I don't believe that's something that I've seen as of yet. Whoop, there's copper here. I hid my copper right here. How silly of you to not have looked there in the first place. Man, I am breaking so much cobblestone. This is this is a skill issue on my part. I do not usually make that much cobblestone. I gotta get good. I gotta get good or get gone. Whoop, little tiny bit of coal at the end of this tunnel. Itsy tiny bit of coal. Gang, what do I do if someone has a gun in Minecraft? Run. Create a train gun. It's the gun I made. Oh, well, Pity, I think you've done this to yourself then. Yes. Ooh, hello. Well, all right, ladies. Okay. Carry on, ma'am. Yeah, pop off. Who am I to tell anyone to do anything, but particularly an attractive woman? She can do whatever she wants. I would never question her. Okay. Let's head back over this way, and then let's head down this way. See if there's anything over here. Or up here. There's a cave here. Everyone is surprised. Ah! This is fine. I was in water, and this is fine. Oh, I still just barely can't get there. I was hoping that... Oh, no, I can. I was gonna say, I was hoping that the creeper had cleared the path for me. And it did. I'm so thrilled. Thank you, creeper. That was a great use of your life. I salute you, creeper. Creeper. Crazy would check down, please. Oh. Wait, sorry. Wait, hang on. I already did that. I already read that one. We're good. You ever realize that, like, you've read something already? I have no concept of the passing of time. Alright, let's... Whoop. 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 Okay. Yeah, I should probably get to lower Y levels. I'm not finding much copper here. Copper. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna... Oh, hiccups. We're gonna finish with this little cave section. Oh, actually, wait, hang on. Maybe we're gonna be following this. This is going lower. I was gonna say we're gonna go back and we're gonna try and go lower. But is this potentially... Possibly. No guarantees that's not gonna be a dead end yet. Can I please? Thank you. Whoop. Man, this is gonna be a wild path to make my way back out of. Unless I don't make my way back out there, unless I exit somewhere else. Who knows? Not me, I'm just along for the ride. I'm just here. Hanging out. Oh, there goes CandyBot telling me to drink some water. Thank you, CandyBot, for the reminder. Much appreciated. CandyBot, you're a real one. Oh, I'm drinking more water, actually. That felt great. Okay. Man. I packed so much ice into my water bottle. Whew! Ice, my beloved. I just think it's cold. And I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, Ice, for all that you do for us. Ah! Okay. That's fine, don't worry about it. I'm not super worried about that up there. There's copper right here. So we're this is good. This is not a waste. Hey, friend. Hello. Good to see you. Jayshu has redeemed hydrate, so I gotta drink even more water. Which is good. Which is good for me. This is good for me. It's good. I love to hydrate. You know what they say, hydrate or dehydrate? I have no intentions of dehydrating. I certainly will not be dehydrating at this junction. Alright, let's take... First of all, let's leave a torch on the wall. Then let's take just a sec to put some things in blocks. This is good. This is great. This is fantastic. Okay, and let's see what's over this way. More copper? Well, that's incredible news. More copper and all for me? Whoa, I just noticed that the breath meter... I just noticed that the breath meter leaves dots behind now. That's crazy. Who keeps coming up with these things? That's wild. This game unrecognizable sometimes. Who is she? I've never met her. What's going on in here? What's all this then? Okay, this isn't exactly feeling like Dripstone Cave anymore. This feels an awful lot like Cave No Dripstone. Which I'm not particularly interested in. I want Cave with Dripstone. Cave with Dripstone is my favorite. And who are they to deny me my favorite? You know? Oh, well, okay, well, there's copper here, though, so... Can't complain too much. That's... You know what? Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful and I'm glad to be here. No, that's gonna be alright without another torch. Okay. It's gonna be just fine. Let me just check really quick. Oh, it does say Dripstone Caves. That is supposedly the biome that I am in at the moment. So you know what? My complaints are rescinded. And oh yeah, we got plenty of copper. Just so much, actually. I quote Tumblr posts at my work all the time, and none of my coworkers get it. None of them are on Tumblr. So then I always have a choice of either trying to explain the madness of Tumblr or trying to pass it off as my own work. And trying to make it work. And so, you know what? I'll be honest with you guys. It depends on the situation. Not in a ever that I want to like steal credit from anyone, but sometimes when you're talking to coworkers, it's just easier to say, oh, haha, yeah, have you ever thought about this? Understand, countrymen? It's like, just sometimes impossible to like trace everything well, or like you don't really want to get into something, so it's like, well, have you ever considered that'd be funny if, and they go, oh yeah, and you're like, yes, haha, ha 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 ha. And that's how it goes. Wow, my voice has been struggling the past couple of days, chat. I don't know what I did to it. I'm sorry that I keep clearing my throat like directly into the mic. I don't mean to. I just try to talk and then I'm dying and then I'm, you know. It is an unintentional slight. I have no intentions of subjecting you all to that. It's just I don't know what I did to my throat. I don't know what it was. It just happened. And now I can't speak. Like, I did go to a concert, but I don't think that I don't think that I like ruined my voice there. I was actually really careful with my voice this time around. I didn't do as much like just straight screaming. I don't know. I'm sure it'll be fun. Maybe I'll make some tea after this. I like making some tea. And oh, it's kind of hot though for tea. How are you? Oh, I'm doing well, thank you, Colas. Been a bit of a rough past couple of days, but today's going pretty well. Thrilled to be here. Love to see you guys. Love to go mining. So it's like my reward, getting to chat with you guys after kind of a particularly long week. Nothing like, you know, like terrible, awful world ending happened kind of week. It's just kind of wasn't the greatest ever. But it's okay. We're fine. Okay, let's just see what's over here. Am I still in Dripstone Cave? I am still in Dripstone Cave somehow. Hopefully that will despawn. It's never too hot for tea. You know what? Fair enough. Oh, Craigie, thanks. We're chilling. It's alright today. I'm planning for it to not be stressful in summer. You know, I guess me saying that I'm planning that doesn't necessarily have any bearing on reality, but I don't think anything horrendous. No, I'm taunting Murphy now. I'm taunting Murphy. I need to stop. I'm taunting Murphy. I don't know. I thumbs up, smiley face. I don't know. Maybe I'll make some tea and yeah, and that's my plans. That's not the sort of thing that Murphy wants to get involved in. Haha. I'm sure it'll be fine. But and then I don't think I've got anything this week that I'm not looking forward to. I think it should be okay. I don't know. I'm excited to be running D&D on Tuesday. It's my week to DM, and I've got some very fun plans for the session. There's kind of been some things that I've been building up to for a really long time, and we're finally at the point where those things are starting to happen. So that's great news for me in particular. I'm about to receive quite a bit of enrichment in my enclosure, I believe. So that's gonna be great. Nice. Whoop. Ooh. Whoop. Ooh. And yeah. Who's spell? I don't know. I kind of want to hold a little close to my chest, just because I haven't finalized all the plans yet. But I'm apparently going to be dropping gravel. But what I will say is that, let's see, what do I want to say about it? I think it's going to change potentially everything about my players' perceptions of what's been going on. This is a huge one. This has the potential to like completely change the nature of the game. But who knows? We'll see. Yeah, I did have the reveal the first time that I ran it, and they had a little more clues as to what was gonna happen. I was running it in kind of a different way. I've kept a couple things a little close to my chest this time. But they kind of went crazy over it too. So I'm hoping this time with it being, you know, even more kind of a surprise that I'm just hoping we'll have fun. Wow, my voice. I'm just hoping it'll be a good time and that everyone will like the story that I'm telling. But yeah, so that I've got that on Tuesday that I'm very excited for. That's been years in the making at this point. It takes a lot of payoff. Or like a lot of build up to get something like this. It takes many years of gameplay. But I'm hoping. Payoff Pog? Question mark? We'll see. I love storytelling. I love coming up with things and then, I don't know, saying stuff about it. Love to say stuff about things, which you guys this should be no surprise to you guys. You've dealt with me just saying stuff for ages. 4 years, in fact. Chatters, can you believe that? Can you believe it's been like and I guess a bit at this point. But so many years of Quimby. Who allowed this? Who's let me keep yapping? Who's permitting these things? Okay, let's put some things into blocks. Okay, I think that's gonna be an ender chest. I've got many and much happening. Miss Mick has been following Quimby Light for 4 years, 2 months. 4 years and 3 months. No, it'd be 4 years and 2 months because Maluk was there like first day. Basically, as long as Maluk has been here, it's been that long. Penny's been around for 3 years, 2 months? Whoa, that's the vast majority of the time. Here, give me just a sec. And Jayshi's been here for 3 years, 6 months. Oh my gosh. Probably must be doing some rounding. Hashtag not my coach. Got it. But yeah, when year 2 were a blur. Yeah, gosh. Like that was like Mayor's Paradise and stuff. Which I'm still very proud of. You know, like we didn't finish the story, but I'm very proud of what I don't know how that went. The things that I wanted to tell about it and what I was able to do with the medium with being very inexperienced and working on my own. Cause I don't know, it was my first time streaming. It was my first time trying to tell a story through a Minecraft medium. I think it turned out shockingly well, all things considered. You said you were gonna get a room in Mayor's Paradise. Is that also a symbol of your hubris? Yeah. Can't wait for the anniversary stream. Oh gosh, yeah, I still haven't done that. Oh, I don't know if it's happening this year, you guys. I'm sorry. It's just been crazy trying to navigate anything with my changing schedule. Oh wait, sorry, yeah, I already answered. I need more points to gamble away for the big day. Oh gosh. Storytellers are the most creative people ever. It's a really fun medium for storytelling. I'm so serious about that. Something about how it's like a canvas for imagination with it, because it's, I don't know, just the nature of people who interact with like Minecraft storytelling is that they're willing to commit to the suspension of the disbelief, because it's just Minecraft, you know? There's no all the visuals are just Minecraft gameplay. But people who commit to it are willing to be creative and imaginative and willing to have fun with it. I don't know, I really like Minecraft as a storytelling medium. I still need to watch Parkour Civilization. That's it's been on my list for a long time. I've seen some really crazy things that people have done with that one, and it's a really fun concept too. And sounds like good storytelling. Been binging this guy on YouTube called Apollo TV. His movies are so good. His cast amazing for all of them. He just finished phase 1, 13 episodes yesterday. That's so cool. That's so genuinely cool. Troy It's so good. I'm still considering. I'd have to what's the word I'm looking for? Not proofread, investigate. I have to read up on it first. Wait, Close redeemed the Rickroll, but it did not play. Here, let me see if I can get one to run through for you. Cause that's a scam, and I don't vibe with scams around here. No, I'm giving you a proxy one. Thank you for the Rickroll. Let's get that marked. It's the most popular Minecraft story at the moment, and it deserves it. Good for them. So genuinely. Love when people are doing creative things. Big enjoyer of that. But yeah, I don't know. So I'm very proud of what Mayor's Paradise was for, you know, what it was for what it was made of. Like when in the point of my career I was doing it, and in what ways I was. I'm still I don't think anything that I've done since will top the moment that that Cyborg showed up as Mark Milkboy. Just chills thinking about it. It was, I'm really proud of that. Also the moment that the mayor killed oh gosh, what was Lord Piggington? Yeah. When the mayor killed Lord Piggington, I just think I love storytelling. You know? I think I did some good stuff with it for what I had. Paul's next day's movie looks so good. His most recent was a group of friends who didn't remember why they were there in a hotel where they relived the memories of bringing them all there, with one of them killing everyone else floor by floor. Whoa. Spooky. Spooky times. Oh, so I'm just thinking back on Mayor's Paradise now. I'm so proud of some of the stuff that I did with that. I think I was popping off. I think I was doing good work. For some reason, Mog Swamp was there. I don't know who Mog Swamp is, but I'm glad they were there. Congrats, Mog Swamp. I love that you're being included. I don't know Mog Swamp? I do not know Mog Swamp. I get the feeling I'm about to know who Mog Swamp is. I get the feeling that this is information I'm about to be privy to. Let's just... Okay, nothing really down there. Alright, we'll go this way. There might be something down here. I'll take a look. Oh, there totally was. That's crazy. Just a little cave, but you know, there's some copper here. 15-year super flat world guy. Whoa! Whoa, hello! That's a long time to be playing on a super flat world. Man! Oh, that sounds really interesting, actually. Yeah, okay. Because how do you get resources on a super flat world? Oh man, I bet there's all sorts of crazy stuff about how that works. About, I don't know, like farm making and everything. Ooh, okay. fascinated just by the concept. Man, okay. Well, I respect the heck out of that. I should do something else with Minecraft storytelling at some point. I don't know if I have it in me to do a full rerun of Mayor's Paradise. That one... It was so improvisational that I don't know that I could recreate the nature of the storytelling in like a scripted mode. Because I really was just kind of messing around and making a story out of it. Like, I definitely had... I did have a planned overarching plot. Oh gosh, this is... For anyone who knows my storytelling style, this is so indicative of everything about me. I had an overarching planned plot, and then I ran events on it based off of things that happened, like, as I went along. So, like, I knew broad strokes about, like, the mayor taking over, oh gosh, why am I forgetting? New Stonk City. I knew about the mayor taking over New Stonk City. I had thoughts about, like, I knew that I wanted him to kill Lord Pigington after killing the dragon. I knew that I wanted to introduce the other Quimbies and start running like storylines with them at a certain point. I knew that oh gosh, wait, no, the whole Nether storyline thing was improvised. Did you guys know that? I had like 12 minutes on hardcore and being, oh no, bless. Hardcore is brutal, I say, as someone who played hardcore for a very long time, and I want to go back to it. I just need to finish building the cube first. But yeah, the whole plot line about how about the reason why you couldn't go into the Nether being the disease that killed the piglins, I improvised that. Which, I mean, it's pretty simple. It makes sense. It's based off of like Minecraft mechanics and everything. Yeah, the whole thing about needing to get a permit from the city council and like manipulating his way through, like, you know, playing Mr. Milkboy off of Lord Pigington, and then like the city council with like the armor and the swordsmiths and stuff. That was all. I was saying deep magic to me, Aaron. To be honest, I don't remember any of the Mayor's Paradise lore. That's fair. It was like 3-4 years ago. It was ages ago. But yeah, for those not in the know, Mayor's Paradise, this little storyline that I was doing featured a plot device where the reason why you can only get to the Nether, or the reason why it's so hard to get to the Nether, the reason why no one does portals to there anymore is, or like why there wasn't when I entered the world, was because a long time ago the Nether had been like a thriving civilization, but then a disease just came out of nowhere and started like turning people into zombified versions of themselves, like zombified piglins and whatnot. And as a result, like the bastions all fell, and like the fortresses were put to ruin, and the overworld closed off the portals in an attempt to keep the disease from spreading there. And the mayor, you know, oh, Mr. What was, how did I say his name? What was it? Why am I, this is my own character, based off of my own name. No, it's Mayor Alert, Mr. Mayor Quimby Alert, I think it was. Something along those lines. I don't know. I'd have to go back to the Mayor's Paradise era and to be sure. But man, wild times. Okay, wait, that guy, the guy, the mayor. During his rise to power in New Stonk City, which was the village that I was living in, and he was like consolidating power from the corrupt city council and everything. During his rise to power, he was like, hey, we need to get back into the Nether because there's so much resources. There's like so many resources there. It's going to be greatly beneficial to our city if we're able to run this trade. So he was able to get a permit to go into the Nether despite how dangerous it was. And it was vastly successful to him. Is this pre or post sociology degree? This was in the middle of the sociology degree. This was before this was during my school hiatus. So, you know, I'd already started the degree, but I was not finished with it. But yeah, so it was a vastly successful endeavor. He did get like the power and respect and authority that he wanted from it, but he also got the disease. So then he had to like start doing research on how to reverse or even just like stop the disease, or else everything that he worked for was going to kill him. And I'm so proud of all of that storyline because I think it was fun and it reflected the themes I want to tell the story about, which was, you know, like robber barons and the risks of you know, of not using like safe practices, and of why sometimes regulations are life-saving. And well, that's not sometimes, that's usually regulations are life-saving, to clarify my stance on the subject. But it was really good in my opinion. Not like this is life-changing, everyone should go watch it right now necessarily, but like, again, for just being me telling the story for most of it and improvising all of this in a Minecraft world, not even like really knowing Minecraft mechanics that well myself. It was like my first time playing Minecraft seriously. I think it was good. I think it was really good. I think no one was doing it like I was doing it. No one was, I don't know. No one was trying to do the things that I was doing. Maybe that's a good thing. Why am I using a pickaxe? I know there was a zombie somewhere nearby. I can go looking for it later. That's unimportant. But, I don't know. Yeah, year one was crazy, is what I will say is kind of the conclusion to that. Year one was wild because I was just running this improvised storyline the entire time and literally trying to figure out how to play the game alongside it. I remember getting an elytra and like having a little improvised plot that I was coming up with about it, about like the end and what it meant that the mayor was expanding there, and I could not figure out how to open the elytra. I just could not, like, I was trying so hard to do this whole like improvised thing about it, and I was like, and I hit a point where I was like, hey guys, I cannot figure out how to use an elytra. Could someone please tell me how to open an elytra? Oh, it was silly. It was really silly, and Candybot's telling me to drink some water and stand up and stretch and stuff. So I'm gonna be drinking that water. Thank you, Candybot. Very cool. And we're standing up. Oh, there's my lower back. That's how you know that Candybot knows what it's talking about. Okay. Woo-wee. Ooh, boy howdy. What a world. Why did I do that? Why did I do any of that? And I know I did it. It's for the love of the game. And the game being improvisation. But man, that was kind of insane. That was seriously kind of crazy of me. And I think it was good. Again, maybe not the best, like, man, everyone should go back and watch all that, especially because it was such a spread out storyline because it happened over such a long time with no, like major, oh, this is a clean and concise plot point. It just kind of all developed as it went, and it was interspersed with, like, building and exploration and Minecraft versions changing. So yeah, like, definitely not required viewing for Quimby purposes. But it was neat. If you like Minecraft Glow things, watch an Apollo movie, please. I'll see about it. I'm not. It's funny because I'm like, oh man, I love storytelling, I love Minecraft. It's so tricky for me to actually, like, get into things sometimes, and that's a skill issue. I know. I'm sorry. If I'm not, like, precisely in the right mood for something, I can ruin it for myself forever. So I want to be careful with that. But I do like the concept that you're telling me about a lot, and I think I should explore it. It does sound exactly like the sort of thing that I could be very interested in. So it's not a no, and not me being, or at least not trying to be hypocritical. Just hello? Just the nature of the way that I experience things. Which way did I come from? I feel like it came from that way. Yeah, I think it came from that way, so we're going this way on our little exploration. And I don't think there's anything there that I'm interested in, so alright. We're going back over here. Yeah, that was pretty much the entirety of years 1 and 2. I think year 3 is where I got really into hardcore and kind of felt like honestly, if you're wondering what happened to Mayor's Paradise, I think I hit a point in the storytelling where I could no longer do the things that I wanted at my skill level with the production level that I was able to make on my own. So it was getting kind of frustrating to try to continue the storyline because I wanted to do these bigger things, but I just didn't have what it took to do it in a way that felt creatively satisfying to me. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna put this on hiatus until I feel like I can get it all figured out, and then kind of just, I think it became increasingly apparent that to do what I wanted to do, I'd really need to, oh wait, hang on, have I been here before? Oh wait, I totally have. That's back to, like, the very beginning. That's okay. Yeah, for me to do things the way that I wanted to, I just needed a lot more than I was willing to give to it. What's this? Trying to find my way back to where I want to go. Maybe it is that beginning area. Okay, alright. I've been watching his Egyptian Civilization one. If you ever do watch one, I will take that under consideration. Thank you. Appreciate the recommendation. We shall certainly see how things pan out in Quimby Land. What with the everything about my life at the moment. Okay, where did I come from over here? I don't know if I did come from over here, but it's awfully convenient to be back here, so. Creeper! Oh man. So I think if I ever did do something like Mayor's Paradise again, I definitely want to plan out how I wanted to do production better. Because I really like long, complicated storytelling things that take that meander and have room for, like, improvisation and reacting to things as they come. I really like that kind of stuff. That's how I run my D&D campaigns. But I think for the purposes of creative expression and avoiding like feeling frustration or burnout with it, I'd need to be a lot more realistic about the scale of story that I could tell and what I can do with my production methods, because it's, again, that's something that I can pretty easily do with D&D. It's a lot of it is theater of the mind, where I'm just describing things and my players are imagining it themselves. But that tends to work a little less well for things like, you know, like Minecraft storytelling, where visuals are kind of an essential bit of it. There's a lot of room for interpretation with it, particularly like how we were talking about with that, like, it's a very simple way to do visual storytelling that people can then put a lot of imagination and depth into. Definitely that all is an aspect of it, but there's still gotta be something, you know? Oh, and Madame Pickington being a vampire? Sorry. I'm thinking about Mayor's Paradise again. Madame Pickington's backstory is, I think, one of the things that I'm most proud of with the Mayor's Paradise storyline. That little, like one stream just going back in time for her. And it's it was so tragic! It was so tragic for her. Her friend, the fisherman in the desert, there's something so poetic about it. And I do not know how to describe the feelings that it brings up in me. And I made these guys! I made them, and this one in particular was only really around for that one singular episode of it, and he didn't have a lot of on-screen. He didn't talk. He was a villager. He didn't have any dialogue really. It was just kind of implied dialogue from what like Margaret Pickington was saying in response to what he supposedly said. It was silly. But I don't know, just something about doing something that you love in a place that is hostile to it. Why would there be a fisherman in a desert? That doesn't make sense. But he never stopped fishing. And they killed him for it. I made these guys and it's not even that deep. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, we're going down over this way. I want to start exploring the cave down through there, because I think I've probably got a better chance of finding some more copper if I go a little deeper. But yeah, no, that one guy kind of messes me up a little. He was like a last second invention because I wanted to add some depth to her storyline. Then she tried to help the people of her village and they turned her into a vampire for it, and that was it. She was the villain of the story. No choice at that point, really. Just gotta learn to live with it. Live is a strong term in vampirism, but what was she going to do? Let them keep killing people? Oh, sorry! I made these guys and it's not even something anyone other than like 3 people knows, and I don't know if any of them would remember it that super well, but I don't know, it mattered to me, the storytelling. I love storytelling. I love just making tragic little guys. It's my toxic trait. I love to make just the most tragic storylines. there's this thing that I'll do with the people in my life where I'm sometimes like, hey, do you want to hear a story? And then I'll tell them like just the saddest, most tragic thing ever. I'm like, isn't that cool? Like I remember I was telling some friends about like the story of the crane wife. I was like, and she did that for the rest of her life. And they went, oh. I said, yeah, isn't that neat? And they went, oh. I went, all right then. Not in like a way where they were being dismissive of it or anything. To be clear, it was the of that's a tragedy, you know. I love to just say, hey, do you want to hear something? And then I look at that guy. No, I didn't look at that guy. And then just tell the saddest thing. I love tragedy. I love tragedy. I think it's catharsis, you know? When that catharsis hits. Oh my gosh, what the heck? That was insane. Could not hit that guy to save my life. But it's okay. I didn't need to hit that guy to save my life. I was alright. Just the slow advance of that creeper, my goodness. Ooh, okay. Don't love ravines. They're just not my favorite thing in the world to deal with, but this one isn't that bad. I'm not gonna go too all out crazy with it. So this is gonna be okay. But sorry, not to be back on Madam Piggington, because again, I know like no one here knows her. That's my OC, who is a pig in Minecraft that I made an integral and she was kind of like the final boss antagonist, except she was a little bit of an anti-hero with it too, because again, her entire motivation had been to help people, and then through tragic circumstances she got turned into something horrific, and it twisted her desire to help people. And the mayor wasn't a good person. Quinn be alert. That's what it was. Mayor Quinn be alert. I'm so good at remembering my characters' names. But yeah, the mayor wasn't a good person. He never was during any of the story. I tried. Well, I say I tried my hardest to make it clear. I just don't think I ever presented the mayor in the light that he was a hero. Because he wasn't. He was a greedy, evil man who tore that town to shreds. And then when it started, and he only slowed down when it started to, hurt him personally in a way that he refused to recognize as his own fault. So yeah, no, the mayor wasn't the good guy, but also Madam Piggington wasn't a good guy either. If anyone was a good guy, I would say that it would be, Quimby, what was the working class character that I played towards the end? The one that the mayor started sending into the end. Very unethically, might I add. Didn't even send them with any proper protection equipment or anything, but they lived in housing that the mayor controlled, so what choice did they really have? They had to pay off their family's debts. Okay, sorry. That character. If anyone was a hero, I would say that it would be them, and that was the ultimate plan. Was that there was going to be a like a whole storyline about that character, using the information that they'd gained from working for the mayor to take him down once and for all. And I've mentioned this before, but there was going to be a third Quimby character that I played, named Quimby Alouette, who was going to be a member of the city's elite. And there was going to be a whole arc with her about how she technically was, could survive what was happening. She was rich in high society, a lot of the issues that were plaguing the city really didn't affect her. But there's going to be a whole thing about Quimby meeting the other, the working class Quimby, and kind of having to confront and realize the things that her, the people in her life were hurting people, and she couldn't be okay with that. So she and the working class character were going to end up, I think, blowing up the city, is how that was going to end. Not that they were going to be like, the city is hopeless and everything's terrible, we gotta blow it up. I think there was going to be a whole thing about how, the mayor's actions had made it, had made the city itself toxic, kind of. Not like, oh, they're so toxic kind of way, with the Nether and everything. It was unsafe for people to be there. So they were going to destroy it to make it so that everyone had to leave and find something actually safe to live in. Because people wouldn't have left on their own. They weren't going to be able to convince people that what the mayor was doing was killing them all. So, and it was going to be tragic with that too, because they were going to save everyone, but it was going to be not in a way that made people like them. If I recall correctly, that was my plan. It's been a couple years, so I don't remember for sure. But I'm pretty sure that them blowing up the city was going to happen at some point. And I remember wanting it to be like a bittersweet, a Pyrrhic victory, as it were. Technically a win, but at what cost? I was kind of cooking, and let me tell you what, that was the plan from day one. Almost literally day one of any of this. The moment I came up with the idea for the New Stonk City storyline, which, may I remind you, was my second day of streaming on twitch.tv. That was going to be the plan, was all of that. And there was some, some things were improvised along the way, a lot of things about the Pegingtons and the boys, anything I'd say that involved characters other than those three I came up with along the way. But the overarching themes and I don't know, ideas of the storyline was original to my first plan for the world. Okay, we're gonna go down here. And we're gonna... Okay. Do I want to go after that? I probably do want to go after that. I love storytelling. I love in particular coming up with tragedies. I love when this is the only way it was ever going to happen. And I think yeah, if I was planning the Mayor's Paradise storyline now, there's definitely some things that I would have done differently. Some of the order of ways I would have done things differently. I would have started introducing the other three characters a lot sooner than I did. It took a year or two for us to get them. First, even get the first other Quimby. Quimby never got introduced. So I definitely would have had them be a part of it sooner, given them some bigger roles in the mayor's rise to power. I think I would have made them a bit more complex of characters, because they are near and dear to my heart, but I do think that they're not the most, deep of characters. They're pretty basic. But hey, I was coming up with this storyline just like on a whim, just for fun, and I was like, well, I don't know if this is going to turn out well at all, but I do want to try to tell this story. And a lot of it, I think, went really well. I think I'm proud of what I did. I mean, yeah, that was like a wild 2 years when that was basically all I was doing, was working on the Mayor's Paradise storyline. I do miss the storytelling aspect of it quite a bit. Not enough that I think I'd abandon my current course of action to just go back into it. Again, if I was ever going to do something of the sort again, I'd want there to be a lot more planning, and I'd want to do some things differently. But I like storytelling, so we'll see if I ever do anything of the sort again. It's not a guarantee that I will, but I don't know, certainly there's interest. I love storytelling. Okay. Whoop. Oh, that's how it goes sometimes for me, though. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I get these big, massive ideas that are, you know, there's a lot of complexity. That's what happened with my current D&D campaign. I think I've told the story before. It was like 2019, and some friends and I were like separated at colleges and stuff. Oh wait, no, this was summer, so we weren't back at school yet. Yeah, it was like summer 2019. And I mean, some friends just wanted to like play a D&D campaign. We'd never like done any like serious work with a campaign before. I'd played some. One of my siblings ran some things in high school. And I was a part of it, but like it was never anything that I got super invested in. I only played a couple sessions usually. But I think I did have more experience than like anyone else in the group, so I was elected DM. And also I kind of wanted to be the DM. I kind of wanted to give it a shot. And I was like, okay, well, I've never played 5e before, because we wanted to do 5e because we had heard that was one that was easier to do like introductory work on. We wanted to play 5e. I was like, I should read the Dungeon Master's Guide. So I borrowed it from my sibling who owned it, and I sat down and I was like, all right, I'm going to read this entire book. Spoiler alert, I actually didn't end up reading the entire book, and I still have not read the entire book, and you can say what you want about what that says about me as a dungeon master. Namely that I play fast and loose with the rules and I just have fun with it. I was on like the third or something, I don't remember the exact page number. I was on like one of the pages ever, and I read a single solitary sentence. And that spawned, no one has, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so. And just that one sentence spawned this entire huge, like, tragic storyline with, I didn't have all the twists and turns, figured out, but the base concept and the bones of it, I got just all at once, basically, from reading this one line in the Dungeon Master's Guide. And that's how storytelling tends to work for me, is I will just be doing something or like trying to find an idea, and then really rapidly I'll have these big complex ideas. Horse court? Horse court? Horse court! Whoa, they are holding court. That's crazy. I can't believe that the horses are doing judicial law. Good for them, though, I guess. Pop off, horses. Proud of you, horses. But And it's wild because sometimes I'll be like, man, I've got no thoughts, no ideas ever. I don't get ideas like little bits and pieces at a time. I get huge like lore drops in my mind about stories that I want to tell. Ghost Horse Court. That's spooky. Horse Divorce Court. This is so sad. Why are they getting divorced? I suppose there's any number of reasons why horses might get divorced. I would not judge the horses for getting divorced. But that's crazy. Also, chatters, I do regret to say I have just looked at the time, and I do think we gotta wrap things up here. Sorry it was a short one, and sorry I was gone yesterday. Wait, hold on. Okay. I'm holding on. I'll start finishing things up. I will be back for sure next, like Saturday. That my typical streaming schedule at the moment is Saturday, Sunday, a little after 1 p.m. Eastern time. I might try like Wednesday or Thursday to see if I can get a nighttime stream in. I just simply have too much mining to be taking it as slow as I am at the moment. Slow because I just don't have enough streaming days to get it done, and I figure I could do some off-camera mining, or I could just stream that. We'll see. How to let it go. Scene. Oh wait, oh pity, Rickrolls have been, oh no, oh gosh, Rickrolls have been kinda struggling today. It's kind of holding, oh wait, no, oh gosh, okay, well this is really devastatingly tragic. I don't know what's up with, I guess I could like see if I can refresh the source. Let's try to refresh the source. I'm refreshing it now, or attempting to. Hello, can you refresh for me, please? Ah! Penny, I don't know if it's doing it. I don't know if it's refreshing. It doesn't want to. Like, I can do it for some reason. When I play him, it goes through. Here, I'll do one right now. Oh wait, it's on cooldown because you're doing it probably. This is really devastating. You're playing so many Rickrolls. It just doesn't want to refresh the cache. Oh, okay. Well, Penny, do you want me to? Okay. I will grant you all of those. Anyway, I'm sorry that they didn't play. I don't have time to troubleshoot it in a way that would let you go back and play them again, so I'll give them to you. And for now, everyone, please take care of yourselves across the week. You know, drink water, grab a snack or something. Be kind to yourselves, get some sleep. Oh wait, end scene. There we go. I love you guys lots. I'll see you on Saturday. Okay, all right, bye bye.